Today, we are going to be doing a tier list of all of the ReZero characters. Here we go! Yay! I have to say this, there is a season 2, so this list is definitely gonna change. And that's why I also put characters that didn't have much of an appearance in season 1, but I feel like they might have a larger appearance in season 2, if that makes sense.
I'm glad we're both safe. Are you unhurt? Can I kiss you?
Alright, first one, Reinhard. Like, I know I praised Reinhard for like half of this show as like some kind of godly knight in shining armor, but I don't know. He fell off after the 12th episode when he took in Felt. Like, I know they're gonna explain it probably in season 2 or something, but I don't know. Reinhard isn't cool anymore. Reinhard is not a cool knight. Like, he was the first like knight, and he was like the most powerful guy in like the first few episodes. Then we met all these other characters, and then I realized that Reinhard isn't really that special, is he? I mean, he's the sword saint and everything, but I mean, compared to his grandpa, yeah, we haven't seen much from Reinhard, so that's why I'm putting him in C for now. Like, he was special in the beginning, but now that we've adjusted to the ReZero world, he's just another knight, dude. He's just another knight, you know. So that's why Reinhard is a C for now. Like, I thought you were cool, man, but, you know. Alright, so that might be surprising for some people. This young lady here, one of the candidates to succeed for the throne of Lugwaniga. Oh, so she's like a rival to Amelia Tan. Ooh, it's spicy. Mirlark. Taking you to the castle will make things interesting. Ooh, yeah, spicy. Things are about to get spicy. Priscilla. Femdom. She was there for like, I don't know, 5 scenes. And that's why she's just C tier. People say that she, like with everyone in the royal selection kind of arc thing, she got kind of shafted, I guess. Also alongside Anastasia and, not really Kirch, but Anastasia and Priscilla, apparently, according to the comments, they got shafted in this season, and there might be more to them in the next season. So that's why she's C tier. It all happened about half a year ago. The members of the royal family, starting with the king, passed away one by one, causing... Oh my gosh, she's such a bitch. Just interrupting. Why is everyone here Why is everyone a bitch except for Amelia? And speaking of which... Anastasia. Okay. I feel like I need to put her in a good spot, or else I will be witch hunted and burned at the stake. I will be burned at the stake. Because when I went off on Anastasia, so many people in my comment section were telling me, oh, leave Anastasia alone! Leave her alone! But, okay, like, Anastasia, don't f*** with Anastasia fans, that's what I've learned. I feel like there needs to be some kind of, waiting here. And I don't mean waiting as in, like, waiting as in time. I mean waiting as in we're gonna weigh, Anastasia's grade, pretty much. That's what we're doing. We're weighing her grade, and she's gonna get a B tier. Just because I have a gun pointed to my head if Anastasia doesn't get the respect she apparently deserves. But yeah, that's why Anastasia is getting a B. She paid her way to get a B. She paid her way to get a B. We still have to acknowledge the fact that Anastasia paid her way into B tier. She paid her way there. She's actually not there. She's a C. Yeah, fuck you, Anastasia fans. let you change my opinion. Also, I heard a lot. I got a lot of info on her that the show just completely glossed over. That may have saved her character. But apparently, she takes care of Mimi, who is Borgir. Yeah, Borgir. Mimi is Borgir. She has a good relationship with Chad Wolf. So she's in the ranks. She's affiliated with some pretty high tier characters. So I gotta give her props for that, And Anastasia apparently is just some rich girl, some rich bitch. No, we can't do that. We can't. She's a rich, wonderful, female, gendered species of human. Is she human? I don't know. A lizard? She a lizard? But yeah, people corrected me a lot on Anastasia. I was surprised because every time I insulted any of the other characters, you guys didn't say shit. But the moment it's Anastasia, oh god, like everyone just jumped on me over it.
That's a revealing outfit there. You have there.
Yuck! Yuck! Alright, who else do we have here? Let's get a gut lady. I don't know her name. Wasn't it like Brenda, something like that? I don't know. Grenda, I think it was something like that. But she's like a gut, I don't know what she is. Gut lady. See, I don't have much to say about her. She's coming back. I can tell. She's coming back. She's coming back next season. She definitely wasn't the best villain in ReZero because we'll get to him later, but I think that she was alright for our starting like villain. I would have liked to see more of her. I would have liked if she came back a little bit more near the end. It would have been nice. I like the villains that can actually like speak, the villains that are like humans and stuff. I like the villains in ReZero that are actually like characters instead of like, say, a witch fiend or like a white whale, because they have more character to them and it's more interesting to see them in action, So I'm hoping there's more human villains. Like I like the white whale stuff and the witch fiend stuff was fine. I just don't think it's my thing to be fighting large monsters without a brain. Like, they're just brainless monsters, dude. What I like is some crazy... I mean, we need more crazy villains. And now that I think about it, there aren't many villains on this tier list at all. We need more shows with, like, some crazy villains. If you guys could recommend me a show with some good villains, that would be great. We need some more conflict. Like, we're just fighting whales and... We need more villains, dude. We need more villains on this tier list. We need more villains in general in the shows we watch. So I'm hoping that ReZero Season 2 delivers on that. But, yeah. That was Gut Lady. She's a C. Who is that? Oh, it's that guy! Natsuki-san, please die! Oh! You bitch! But I think that might do it for C tier. Oh, wait. One more. Otto from ReZero. Just put him there. He's there. Yay, Otto. I just don't have many. I don't have much to say about these C tier characters this time around. They're just there. They're just there, and I wanted to add them just in case they have an important role later on in the show.
Who is this man? Who is this man? Mere fact that you remember me is an honor. You've grown more beautiful, Amelia. Who is this man?
I'm like you, Subaru. What the hell? Julius? Juculius? I'm surprised he's a B, to be honest. He's above Reinhard. That's insane. But wait, nah. I mean, Julius, you're a pickle, aren't you? You're pickle Julius. You turn yourself into a pickle? But okay, so with Julius, I'm trying to compare him at the start when we first met him versus now. I don't know if he's cool. He's cool. He is cool with Subaru now, and they have like a fuck you basis. We know this, but I don't even know if that's enough to get him into the B tier. I don't think that's enough to get him into the B tier in my eyes. He is great. He's like a C+. He's like a C+, you know? Like, I'm taking him as a whole, and as a whole, he's kind of all over the place. So, I'm thinking, Julius, you're gonna be in C tier. That's my decision. Who the fuck showed up? The Joker? Like, look at that outfit! You guys hired a clown to entertain you before each meal? I never understand how rich folks think. Alright, now let's get to the actual B tiers. Okay, guys, this is gonna be a shock. Roswaal. Roswaal is gonna be a B for me. Roswaal is a B. Like, a pretty good character. We just don't see much of him. I'm hoping we see more of him. But yeah, he's just a fun guy. He's a pretty cool mansion owner, I guess. He's a pretty cool rich guy. And I like him. I like him, but he hasn't done anything remarkable to get into the A or S tier. I think that's the thing. They have to be remarkable in my eyes to get into the A tier, and that's what separates the A from the B. Guys, this is gonna be shocking, but I think most of the characters here are gonna be in A or S. That's shocking. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no, no, no! I was not ready for No! No! No, 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 no! Whoa, 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 whoa! It's you! It's you! Oh no! Oh no! Ah! No, my headphones unplugged. All right, let's go. Let's start with. Let's just go down the list for A tier. Felix, my guy. But yeah, Felix is an A for me. I think it's just Felix's optimism and overall vibe. I think he's just great. He's a pretty optimistic and bright person in this show, and I like it. I also like all of the phrases with nya at the start. It's great. Anyways, yeah, I think Felix is just like, compared to all the other characters, Felix is usually one of the most optimistic and happy of the bunch, and I think that's what we need more in ReZero. Some good vibes coming from Felix.
Is that a little thief? You remind me of Aladdin jumping through all these buildings.
One jump ahead of the bread line.
Let's go with Felt. I don't know. I was just gravitating towards Felt right now. A for Felt. She's just got the confidence of a god. She's got swag. She's got swag. Felt is pretty badass. And even though she's forced into this princess role, she isn't taking any shit. Did you see her get up onto the stand during the royal selection in front of the knights, in front of all these old wise men? And she said, "Fuck the kingdom. I do not care." She said, "Fuck the princesses. Fuck the kingdom. Fuck the knights. It's me, Felt." And she's still gonna run, even though everyone hates her, just to save Old Man Rom. Also, I realized I don't have Old Man Rom in this list. Shit. All right, we'll get him later. Felt is badass. She does not give a flying fuck about what anyone says about her. She may be small, but she can whoop your ass. Remember when she did the Subaru? She knocked him into some shack and it toppled over. She may not be the strongest in ReZero, but she's got the spirit. She's got the spirit. Felt. And that's the thing. I feel like I gravitate towards the badass characters, the confident characters. I think that's where I gravitate the most to. Oh, quit putting on this fake act. You fake little monster. Next, Beatrice. Beatrice. Little B. Little B. Little B on the mic. Little beat. Little B. Little B. Little B is pretty cool. For some reason, I just want to see more of Beatrice. Just because I feel like there's a lot of potential there. There's a lot of potential there. Same with Roswaal. But I just like Beatrice more because she was willing to help out crazy ass Subaru during the first, like, the mansion arc. She was willing to help out Subaru during the mansion arc and stuff. And I think she's just overall a sweet little tsundere. Little tsundere lolly. Yeah, she's got her little baby hands. But I think that Beatrice is actually probably secretly one of the sweetest characters in ReZero. She's just got a heart of stone. Her heart is really cold and stone-like. But I feel like she's one of the sweetest characters of them all. So I like Beatrice. Also, she likes Bubby! She has Bubby! She likes Bubby. So yeah, I like Beatrice. Beatrice is pretty hardcore. She's got hardcore magic up her sleeve. She's got hardcore magic up her sleeve. So, A tier. A tier, I think just most of them are gonna be here.
What is that? Fake ass cube.
Whoa!
Why are you big now? That is disgusting. Don't shrink back, please. Shrink back, please. No, this doesn't feel right. Shrink back, please. You do not look anatomically correct.
And speaking of Bubby, why don't we add Puck to that list? Puck is so cool. Puck is cool. Puck is badass too. Puck is great. Puck is great, you know. You know, it's a nice change of pace from an evil magical creature. We get a good one at least. Well, I mean, kinda good. You know, Puck kinda is like this ancient, like, Lovecraftian type demon, ancient spirit creature from the abyss of hell. But also, it's Puck. It's Puck. And I like how Puck looks after Amelia. Puck is a good father. Puck is a good parent, I guess. I don't know how Amelia and Puck are related, or how Puck is somehow responsible for the birth of Amelia. We're gonna find out about that in the Frozen Bond. I like Puck. Puck is just trying to have fun. Puck is just trying to enjoy life. He's just trying to enjoy life.
Eating a little burger.
Borgir. 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 Why don't we get our two meme characters out of the way? We got Shad Wolf and Borgir. 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 So let's start with Borgir. Borgir. She's a meme character. Mimi, I'm pretty sure her actual name is. Mimi is just a meme character. We have meme characters. They usually get into A tier. And to add to the meme list, we have Borgir. So Borgir, Mimi, she's adorable. She is just adorable. That's all I have to say. She's just adorable.
I'm Ricardo. I'm Ricardo. Nice to meet you too, little lady.
I'm thinking of that Ricardo, if you know what I mean. Ricardo Milos.
So wait, is Anastasia's kingdom just full of furries?
I fucking love this dude. Fucking Chad Wolf. That's his name, Chad Wolf. Next, Chad Wolf. If you've ever considered becoming a furry, I suggest you do it for this man. I will not forget his sacrifice. He could have died. And he risked his life for Subaru. And Rem, I think. He's just an amazing guy. But Chad Wolf, he's a pretty good guy. He's just a happy dude. ReZero did have a pretty plentiful, is that the right word? Plentiful cast. It's definitely got a variety of characters, and they're all different and very varied. Very varied. There's just a lot of weird sentences in this video. And I have to say this about all the characters of ReZero. They're all pretty like memorable, I guess. That's the word I'm looking for. Memorable. And they all have like really powerful personalities. Oh no. Oh no. It's getting to them. It's getting to them, but we're gonna settle this debate once and for all. Regardless of how it goes, I hope no one hates me.
Ah! Get on my face!
You wouldn't happen to be Pride, would you?
What? What are you talking about, man?
Let's get these guys out of the way first. Betelgeuse, Romani Conti. Betelgeuse. This guy was just... he was just literally the Joker of ReZero. How could you not like that idea? He's just the Joker of ReZero. I liked Betelgeuse as a villain. He's a pretty good villain. He's just crazy. He's just crazy. And I'm kind of sad that he died. like I'm still grieving here. I'm still grieving. Like the show, like going into season 2, it's gonna feel so empty without Betelgeuse in the background. Like what villain are we gonna have next season? And will they be able to top the craziness of Betelgeuse? I know we're talking a lot about villains in this tier list video, but I guess what I want from a villain or an antagonist in ReZero season 2 is not a witch fiend. I don't want a witch fiend. I want a human. I want a person. And they have to somehow top Betelgeuse. I don't mean in craziness, but I mean if they're gonna be different, then I guess a methodical, evil son of a bitch is what we need. But for now, Betelgeuse was definitely a good highlight of ReZero. And I feel like no one, like this guy never came up when anytime I see anything about this show, he never came up. Like he's just kind of lurking in the background, in the shadows, just like he was in the show. I hope this isn't the end of the witch cult. I kind of want to see more with the witch cult, but it would be weird without their leader. Betelgeuse! He did stick around for a little bit too long near the end, but now that he's gone, I kind of want him back. I think my problem was that he showed up and kept saying nonsense, but I feel like there was more to this guy. Like, why is he this? Why is he pale? Why does he have green hair? Why does he love Satella? Why is he the leader of the witch cult? Who made him this way? Did he start all of this? Is he the main archbishop? Why is he the main archbishop? Like, there's so many questions. And I hope the Frozen Bond... Like, I know the Frozen Bond is supposed to be a backstory for Amelia and Puck, but I hope maybe there's like a slim chance that Betelgeuse is gonna like have some kind of cameo in there. Because it takes place in the past. Maybe we could see past Betelgeuse. Betelgeuse is a pretty good villain, and I hope that we need something on the same quality for season 2. I have high expectations for season 2, just because they've set up this story. I want to see it through, and I want them to see it through. But no one's topping Betelgeuse Romani Conti. His reveal, his little sneaky little reveal when he took over Subaru for a brief second. He pulled the ultimate troll. He is just the ultimate troll. Oh, Betelgeuse. He's so comedic, too. Quite a funny guy. Anyways, yeah, that was Betelgeuse.
Right now we're just a super cute girl and a useless servant boy. I bet your wife was the prettiest girl in the world to you. My wife is dead.
Let's do Wilhelm van Estrella. Another A. Jesus Christ, there's too many A's here. There's too many A's. We might need to move some people up, but Wilhelm van Estrella, just a badass knight. Better than honestly better than his grandson, to be honest. we got to see him fight and take down the white whale that has plagued their nation for 400 years. All for his wife. He has had this vengeance in his mind for 20 years, and I thought that story was great. It was at a weird time, though. It was at a weird time in the show. You know how I would have done it? I would have had the white whale stuff right after the royal selection, like, episode. Then I would have gotten into the Betelgeuse stuff. I think that's how I would have done it. Because Betelgeuse showed up, was kind of forgotten, then the white whale stuff happened, then we went back to Betelgeuse. I know the story wouldn't have worked if it went that way, but I feel like there would have been a way to rewrite the story and make it turn out that way. But yeah, the white whale stuff just happened at a very weird time in the show. Achoo. She got the skills. Why are you jealous? Ram. We're gonna put Ram in. I'm thinking we're gonna put Ram. Oof. I'm gonna go with A for now, but she's in between A and B. I'm just gonna say that. Ram is cool. She's the lesser of the two sisters in terms of like story, but she's got a pretty nice personality. She's the smug one, the mean one, and she's just pretty nice. And there isn't much to say about Ram other than she's the sister of Rem. And they're kind of like a DLC, like they're like a bundle pack. Ram and Rem are like a bundle pack that you can get, where it comes with, it's a 2-in-1 special pretty much. Ram and Rem are just the both parts of a 2-in-1 special, but of course Rem is the one that everyone loves and appreciates, and Ram is just that's why she's so angry all the time. You know, because Rem is more popular in the fan base.
Do we know the purpose of this meeting? Yes, I do, Lord Mikulatov. For a drinking party. You drunk. You alcoholic. Alcoholic Anonymous is down the hall. This is the first time you see me out of my business attire. With some nice heels. I wish you would step on me with. Oh, she want a drink? Okay, alcoholic. Kirch definitely deserves an A. What a warrior. So, season 2, I haven't touched season 2 yet, but if we're gonna start with the royal selection stuff, I say Kirch, definitely. I put her above Amelia in terms of, like, ruling potential, I guess. It would be Kirch, then maybe Felt, then Amelia, and then the other two. But I feel like Kirch would definitely be the best leader for the kingdom, because she's definitely a good fucking leader. She is a good leader, I'm telling you. The way she handled the white whale situation, the way it wasn't easy to convince her, and the fact that Subaru had to convince her to set up all of this stuff. And I think Kirch definitely is pretty headstrong and probably the best fit for the ruler of Luguanica. Did I say it right? I don't know if I said it right, but I think Kirch would definitely be the best ruler. And for the royal selection, because if season 2 starts with the royal selection, I think that it's Kirch. It has to be Kirch. Anastasia's just rich. Priscilla, I don't know, she would dom the whole kingdom. Felt might be good because she grew up poor and she might be able to change things from the inside, but at the same time she might destroy everything. I think if Amelia was ruler, people would just be after her every single day. And I feel like there's also a lot of pressure that she wouldn't be able to handle. Not saying that she wouldn't, but
Kurtz would be able to handle all of that shit. Fucking war leader here. The next... I'm trying to think of a good world leader. But yeah, Kurtz is a pretty good character. Definitely deserves, like, straight on just an A. The definition of A in this tier list. Okay. We're here. The end. Okay, so... Yep, our three main characters.
Man, imagine you just blink and this shit happens. He literally just blunk. Is that the past tense version of blinked? He blinked. He blunked.
Okay.
He blunked.
Is that a word? Blunked?
What the fuck am I doing? He blinked and now he's here. Okay. He blunked. Fuck off.
Obviously, we should start with the person who obviously you guys knew exactly where this person was gonna go. You knew exactly where he was gonna go. Subaru. S tier. Yep, Subaru is definitely an S tier for me. I think he is definitely S tier. The competition for S tier is just too stiff now. And Subaru definitely makes the mark. Every time he's on the screen, it's just like, I know I'm gonna have a good time. I know I'm gonna have a good time when Subaru's on the goddamn screen. Whether he's giving speeches, or whether he's in despair, whether he's fucking crazy. He's just a great main character. And I'm not saying he's not the best character, but he's a great main character. And a great person to follow the story with. Like, even though he's an average guy, he's just oozing with potential, you know? He's pretty funny. He's also pretty deep. I like all of the speeches that he gives. He seems to just have like a existential way of looking at things, I guess. And Subaru's just an overall fun guy, you know? Fun main protagonist, at least. And when any emotional moment with Subaru is always just great, you know? And I guess you could argue that Subaru is kind of just like, I don't know, just the male insert character. The bland male insert character in this world of hot babes. But I don't know. I think he definitely proved he was worthy. But there's at least gonna be one. There might be one S tier left. We're gonna settle this once and for all. Rem versus Amelia. At least for me, you're gonna find out. Who do I like more? Ooh. Both have a potential. I can't put them both in the same tier. That's my only rule. So it's either going to be an A or S for these two. One of them has to go down. Amelia versus Rem. Who do we start with? Alright, let's start with Rem. Alright, Rem.
And there's one character we haven't seen yet, but Rem is Yuki's voice actor. I don't know what this means. I just wanted to point it out. Shut up, Yuki. Shut up, Yuki.
Rem, alright, so she started out pretty... I fucking hated her, dude. I thought she was just some emotionless robot. I think that's genuinely what I thought going into ReZero. I thought she was a robot. I think after that, like after all of that mess with the mansion, I think that's where she started to get better. But she didn't, I don't think she shined until episode 11 or 12 or 13. Somewhere around the halfway point. That was when she shined. This is so difficult. You don't understand how difficult this is. But, alright, so now we're at the halfway point of the show. That's when she started to really take off. But for most of her most of the beginning, she was just kind of... She was just kind of in the beginning. Rem took off. Yeah, definitely took off in the first Betelgeuse episode. That's when we started to see more of her caring about Subaru. Rem being this Subaru loving pants sniffer. Like, Rem is weirdly horny. Rem is weirdly horny. I don't know where it came from, but and then further on in the series, we get episode 18 with the speech. That was a nice episode. I may sound like I'm being negative towards Rem, but I'm comparing Amelia and Rem to each other right now in my head. So that's why it's coming out that way. I don't think it's not really who's the greatest, but it's just who's the best between the both of them. And both are pretty great. Alright, let's get to Amelia.
Oh, she's such beauty. It's love at first sight. Wait, can someone help? No one's gonna help him. Thank you. God. No one was gonna help. Everyone just ran by him. Who is this goddess?
First off, Amelia gets like extra points for being the voice actor of Tagaki-san, Megumin, and Miki. 3 characters. Three characters that I know already. Amelia's voice is just heavenly. Who's the voice actor again? I think it's like Ray something, Takahashi or something like that. I hope that's right. I hope that's right. Amelia, Megumin, Miki. They're all voiced by Ray Takahashi or something like that. Yeah, it's weird. She has a nice voice. And a good singing voice. Have you heard Stay Alive? The RiseReloaded? Oh my god, Amelia is just adorable. She is fucking adorable. You cannot tell me otherwise. She's more, like, in the cuteness factor. I know we don't judge it by cuteness here, but... Well, we kind of do, but... That's not really the main point, but... I just wanted to say that... Yeah, definitely in terms of adorableness... Yeah, fuck Rem. Fuck Rem. Amelia definitely takes the cake there. Alright, so I guess that's 1 point Amelia, 0 points Rem. I guess overall, I definitely cared about what was going on with Amelia more than I did with Rem. I definitely cared more about Amelia than I did Rem. Maybe that's because Subaru is the main character and he loves Amelia. So of course, obviously, the focus is going to be more on her and her concern. The concern is going to go more towards her than it would be to Rem. And Subaru is kind of just an extension of that. Because he is like the surrogate for us to view into this world. So, of course he's going to focus more on Amelia. And I think that I did definitely care more about Amelia in the story. More than having this cute, caring maid who loves you no matter what. The relationship between Amelia and Subaru, like the idea of putting someone on a pedestal, putting someone that you love on a pedestal when they don't want to be put on that pedestal. I love the relationship between these two because it's so fucking complicated. It's so messy. And that was kind of, it's a complaint and also like a strength. Because their relationship is so fucking complicated that it's weird. And it got weird near the middle when I snapped on Amelia. But it was just only because their relationship is really complicated. Amelia has like a really deep eternal struggle because it's almost like a racism thing where half elves aren't allowed to like do anything or be respected by anyone. Did you see that time she got fucking hit with a broom by the village people? She's literally shunned. And she has like low fucking self-esteem. But I think a lot of people can relate to having someone like Amelia in their life. Who you care about them a whole fucking lot. And you're concerned about them. And they might have like low self-esteem issues. Alright. Ooh. Yeah, I think I've definitely decided. So before I continue talking more, let's settle this. Alright. Rem, of course, is gonna be an A, and that leaves our S tier to be Amelia, which means the Amelia Rem debate has been resolved for me. I like Amelia more. I definitely like Amelia more. After Memory Snow in the last episode, I definitely think Amelia is S tier. But that is where I'm gonna leave it. I think Amelia deserves S tier. This was mostly just to decide between Rem and Amelia, because if I put them both in S tier, then this would have never been solved. But I definitely liked Amelia more throughout the series. Subaru and Amelia dude. S tier, they're an S tier relationship. They're both in it. That means they're an S tier relationship. S tier relationship. But yeah, I think this is the list. This is the list, and I think I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this. Definitely, characters are definitely gonna go up and down. With season 2 of ReZero, I think definitely shit is gonna change. Definitely. Especially down here. People are gonna go up and down and left and right and diagonal somehow. But for now, this is the list. And of course, there's gonna be new characters. But the characters that got put down here today mostly are here just because they haven't really done anything yet. Except for Reinhardt. Reinhardt's just meh. Reinhardt's meh. But that is our tier list. And I'm definitely satisfied. Before I was changing stuff last minute. I think I'm fine with this. Amelia. Bitten! Dude, there was some like Amelia and Rem art at my school a while back. That was like a year ago, but there was art of those two specifically. It was fucking foreshadowing. But Amelia is definitely the best. We need more competitors. We need more competitors. I mean, we've gotten some pretty good characters so far in ReZero. Like, nearly half of the ReZero characters gotten to A tier. I think we've got some pretty good characters. And ReZero Season 2 might have... I think there is a new character. I've been seeing them a lot. I'm just gonna say it here. There's a character that looks like Amelia, but isn't Amelia. Some new character. I'm interested in them. Because they've been on a lot of the cover shit. And we need more villains. Like I said, we need more villains. I need more crazy villains like Betelgeuse. So maybe a show with more of that would be nice. So what I'm looking for, I guess, I'm going to use this video as just like a suggestion box. What I want a series with some good ass, like crazy villains. Maybe a good soundtrack. Probably shorter, on the shorter side. I'm kind of burnt out on doing these long series. Some complicated relationships. That's kind of what I'm looking for. But also some good world building. Some good world building. So basically, I just want a good show. Just give me a good show. Give me a good show that could... So we can get more characters up here. Or give me a show that's plain fucking awful. So we can get more characters down here. Like a hilariously bad. Maybe. I don't know. That might give me a headache. But yeah, this is my tier list. And I'm pretty satisfied. I'm satisfied that we settled the Rem and Amelia debate, finally. Amelia is definitely, yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, there was no competition. I like Amelia more. But that's just my personal preference. So, yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with this. Most got into A. It's like half of the ones we did today got into B or C, and half of the ones got into A and S. I think that's pretty good. The ReZero cast is definitely good. And I hope Season 2 doesn't add more characters, but builds on these characters, because I don't know, maybe one of the A tiers could go up. I'm guessing if one of the A tiers had to go up And if they get a good arc in season 2, it would be Beatrice. It's gonna be Beatrice. Beatrice might make it into the S tier if season 2 gives them like a good story. But we'll see. Great. Alright. So that was the tier list. But yeah, that was our tier list. And I'll see you guys next time for whatever we do. Whatever series we're doing next. It might be ReZero, it might be something else. Who knows? But yeah, see you guys.